Hi everybody, Andrew Cherin, attorney at law. I'm a personal injury lawyer in Seattle and I represent people injured in car accidents. Today I'm excited to bring to you another edition of my video blog. Today's episode is all about traffic laws. So, the red arrow sign. Can you take a right turn on a red arrow? In Washington State, in Seattle, there are situations where you can actually make a turn on those red arrows. Those red arrows aren't necessarily preventing you from making that turn unless there's another sign that actually says that you actually cannot turn on this red arrow at any time. A lot of times those arrows are kind of indicating which direction that you're supposed to go in that lane, not necessarily that you can't do a legal stop and then turn in those situations. The law on this actually has to do with Washington State RCW 4661.055 3C, which says that vehicle operators facing a steady red arrow indication may not enter the intersection control area to make the movement indicated by such arrow, and unless entering the intersection control area to make such movement, they have to stop at the clearly marked intersection first, which is usually indicated by like a crosswalk or some other designated area that says this is where you're supposed to stop before actually making that turn. So you have to follow the rules of like a normal stop sign or red indication signal from a traffic signal and stop properly and then make that turn. Now in that RCW it also says that however, the vehicle operators facing a steady red arrow indication may, after stopping, proceed to make a right turn from a one-way or two-way street into a two-way street or into a one-way street carrying traffic in the direction of the right turn, or a left turn from a one-way street or two-way street into a one-way street carrying traffic in the direction of the left turn, unless a sign is posted by a competent authority prohibits such movement. So this indicates that you can in fact actually make those right turns on those arrows or left turns onto a one-way street, so long as you follow those guidelines. And if there's no signs that says that you can't make that turn, you in fact actually can make a turn there. So there's certain areas in Seattle I know where there are red arrow signals and it says you can't take a right turn here, or it doesn't say you can't take a right turn here, but there's a red arrow with no sign. That actually just means you have to proceed up to the light, make sure traffic going your direction is open, and you can safely proceed in that direction after making a complete stop, and then proceed through that angle. So that doesn't necessarily mean that you're exactly free of fault if you are in a car accident in that situation, but it does mean that you are actually following the law and you're not violating the red traffic arrow laws on that. So anyways, I hope you guys have found this very helpful and informative, and if you want to find out more information, visit my website www.lawcherin.com. and if you've been in a car accident and you've been injured, I get free consultations, so feel free to give me a call. My number is 206-850-6716.